If you're tired of guessing what's actually healthy, this is for you. Because science has already done the work. Today, we're going to show you 10 foods that are considered the healthiest on the planet, based on real data, not trends or opinions. And we'll start with number 1 on the list, watercress. 1. Watercress, the most nutrient-dense food on Earth. According to the CDC and the ANDI Nutrient Density Score, watercress ranks 1,000 out of 1,000. That's higher than kale, spinach, or any fruit. What makes it special? Just one small handful delivers over 100% of your daily vitamin K, 70% of your vitamin C, a plus calcium, beta-carotene, and powerful antioxidants. Watercress supports a artery health, bone strength, a collagen production, and even cancer prevention thanks to its glucosinolates. It has just 4 calories per cup, making it ideal for weight loss and metabolic support. How to use it? Toss it fresh into salads, blend it into smoothies, or add it to sandwiches like you would with lettuce. Pro tip: combine it with olive oil or avocado. This increases the absorption of its fat-soluble vitamins. Try watercress this week. It's cheap, available in most grocery stores, and delivers results fast. Next up is a leafy green that's been called a nutritional powerhouse, and for good reason. 2. Kale, a core food for anti-aging and disease prevention. Kale ranks among the top 5 healthiest foods worldwide. Why? Because in just 1 cup, you get 684% of your daily vitamin K, 200% of vitamin A, 134% of vitamin C, a plus lutein, magnesium, fiber, and plant-based calcium. According to Harvard School of Public Health, regular consumption of dark leafy greens like kale is associated with a lower risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive decline. What makes kale different from other greens is its extremely high antioxidant profile, especially quercetin and camphorol, both linked to reduced inflammation and protection against oxidative stress. How to eat it? Massage raw kale leaves with a bit of olive oil and lemon juice to soften the texture for salads. Or roast it with a little sea salt for kale chips. Pro tip: add a handful of kale to soups or omelets to increase your nutrient density without changing the flavor. Kale isn't just trendy, it's backed by real science. Add it to your meals 3 times a week, and your body will thank you. Because next we'll cover a lesser-known green that supports your blood sugar, bones, and brain, all in one. Let's move to something a bit less famous, but just as powerful. 3. Swiss chard, the blood sugar stabilizer. Swiss chard doesn't get the spotlight it deserves, but it's one of the top sources of magnesium, potassium, vitamin A, and vitamin K in the entire plant kingdom. In just 1 cup of cooked Swiss chard, you get over 300% of your daily vitamin K, 100% of vitamin A, and nearly 20% of magnesium, critical for over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body. Magnesium is especially important for people over 40 because it helps regulate blood pressure, improve insulin sensitivity, reduce muscle cramps, and support restful sleep. A 2021 review in the journal Nutrients found that magnesium intake is directly linked to a lower risk of metabolic syndrome and type 2 diabetes. How to eat it? Steam or sauté Swiss chard with garlic and a pinch of sea salt. You can also blend it into soups or stir-fries. Pro tip: add a squeeze of lemon juice or vinegar after cooking. This boosts the absorption of its minerals. 4. Microgreens, concentrated nutrition in tiny leaves. Microgreens are young versions of vegetables like broccoli, radish, arugula, and red cabbage. And gram for gram, they can contain 5 to 40 times more nutrients than mature greens. One study from the USDA found that red cabbage microgreens had 40x more vitamin E and 6x more vitamin C than the adult plant. That makes them a smart way to boost antioxidant intake, support collagen and skin health, and protect your cells from oxidative damage. How to eat them? Sprinkle microgreens on eggs, soups, wraps, or salads. You don't need a lot to see benefits. Pro tip: broccoli microgreens are especially rich in sulforaphane, a compound shown to support detoxification and reduce cancer risk. Use them fresh, don't cook, to preserve their nutrient content. The next food is spicy, green, and one of the best-kept secrets for long-term cellular health. You've probably seen it at the store, but may have walked right past it. 5. Mustard greens, for liver support and immune defense. Mustard greens are packed with vitamin K, A, and C, and most importantly, they're one of the richest sources of glucosinolates, the natural compounds linked to liver detox, cancer prevention, and hormone balance. In fact, studies show glucosinolates can reduce inflammatory markers, neutralize toxins in the liver, support estrogen metabolism, especially important after age 50. Just 1 cup of cooked mustard greens gives you over 500% of your daily vitamin K, nearly 60% of vitamin C, and a hefty dose of fiber for gut support. How to eat them? Sauté briefly with olive oil and garlic. They have a spicy kick, similar to wasabi. Pro tip: combine with beans or lentils to enhance liver cleansing effects and keep your blood sugar steady. 6. Spinach, the vision and muscle protector. Spinach is a classic for a reason. It's one of the few vegetables rich in iron, folate, magnesium, and lutein, the antioxidant that protects your eyes from age-related degeneration. 1 cup of cooked spinach delivers 250% of your daily vitamin A, over 100% of vitamin K, and nearly 40% of folate, critical for DNA repair and red blood cell production. It's also a natural nitrate source, which can improve blood flow and endurance, helpful for energy and brain oxygenation. How to eat it? Use raw in smoothies, or wilt it into any warm dish, pasta, soup, rice, or eggs. Pro tip: combine spinach with a source of vitamin C, like lemon or bell pepper, to boost iron absorption by up to 300%. Spinach is one of the easiest upgrades you can make to your daily meals. Quick, affordable, and incredibly effective. Coming up next, 2 vegetables with the power to fight inflammation, improve digestion, and boost circulation. One of them is often overlooked as a simple garnish. 7. Parsley, not just a garnish, but a detox powerhouse. Most people think of parsley as decoration. But nutritionally, it's one of the most underrated foods you can eat. Just half a cup of chopped parsley gives you over 500% of your daily vitamin K, 50% of vitamin C, and a rich dose of chlorophyll, which supports detox and immune function. Parsley also contains apigenin, a natural compound shown in studies to reduce tumor formation, support cellular repair, and calm the nervous system. It acts as a natural diuretic, helping reduce water retention and support kidney function. How to use it? Blend fresh parsley into smoothies, pestos, or sprinkle it generously over cooked meals. Pro tip: combine parsley with garlic and olive oil for a quick anti-inflammatory topping that supports digestion and liver function. 8. Brussels sprouts, the anti-inflammatory brain food. Brussels sprouts are part of the cruciferous family, like broccoli and kale. But they stand out for their combination of fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, and sulforaphane, a compound linked to improved brain health, hormone balance, and anti-cancer activity. According to a 2022 meta-analysis, cruciferous vegetables are associated with a lower risk of cardiovascular disease and cognitive decline. 1 cup of cooked Brussels sprouts contains 160% of your daily vitamin C, over 270% of vitamin K, and powerful phytonutrients that help neutralize environmental toxins. How to eat them? Roast with olive oil until crisp, or shred raw into salads with lemon juice and seeds. Pro tip: to reduce bitterness, blanch them briefly before roasting. This helps break down sulfur compounds and improve flavor. Brussels sprouts are especially valuable for women over 45, as they support estrogen metabolism and reduce inflammation linked to aging. We've covered 8 of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. But the last 2 are different. One is savory, the other sweet, and both are backed by years of clinical research. 9. Garlic, the natural protector. Garlic has been used for centuries as medicine. Today, modern science confirms what ancient cultures knew. Garlic is one of the most powerful disease-fighting foods you can eat. The secret lies in allicin, a sulfur-based compound released when garlic is chopped or crushed. Allicin has been shown to lower blood pressure, reduce LDL, bad cholesterol, fight off harmful bacteria and viruses, and support detox pathways in the liver. A large meta-analysis in the Journal of Nutrition found that garlic supplementation significantly lowers both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, especially in people with hypertension. How to use it? Crush raw garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes before adding it to dishes. This activates allicin. Pro tip: combine with olive oil and lemon for a heart-protective dressing or spread onto whole grain toast. Use garlic regularly. Even a small clove a day makes a difference. 10. Blueberries, brain food backed by science. Blueberries are consistently ranked among the healthiest fruits, not because of sugar content, but because of their anthocyanins, the deep blue antioxidants that protect your brain, heart, and blood vessels. Clinical trials show that daily blueberry consumption improves memory and cognitive function, reduces blood pressure, supports insulin sensitivity, and slows cellular aging. One study published in Nutrients found that older adults who consumed 1 cup of blueberries per day for 12 weeks showed significant improvement in memory recall compared to placebo. How to use them? Fresh, frozen, or in smoothies. Just aim for a half to 1 cup serving per day. Pro tip: combine blueberries with unsweetened Greek yogurt and a tablespoon of chia seeds, a perfect combo for brain health and gut support. Final message: you don't need to follow 100 rules to be healthy. Start with real food and focus on what's proven to work. These 10 foods: watercress, kale, Swiss chard, microgreens, mustard greens, spinach, parsley, Brussels sprouts, garlic, and blueberries, are not fads. They're scientifically verified, nutrient-packed, and easy to add to your daily meals. Start with just 2 this week. Add them to meals you already eat. Pay attention to how you feel: clearer mind, better digestion, more stable energy. Then build from there. Your health is not built in extremes. It's built in daily decisions. And this is a decision you can make today.